Hi children, welcome to EduCup. Today we are with the 6th unit from grade 8 science, magnets. Now we are discussing the first part. There are instances where magnets are used in our day-to-day life. Recalling that we have learned about magnets in grade 6, you can do this simple activity before starting the lesson. What you have to do? Identify materials that show magnetic properties. You will need these things. What you have to do there? Hang the magnet on the stand using piece of thread. Bring the each substance one at a time. Close the magnet. When the magnet remains still, you can enter the observation like this, which I entered into the table. There are two columns, material, then second one, attract, does not attract to the magnet. Materials I have taken 3, plastic ruler, an iron nail, a permanent magnet. Plastic ruler does not attract to the magnet, an iron nail attract, a permanent magnet attract. Like that you can do that practical. It will be clear to you that only certain materials attract towards magnet. Materials which attract toward magnets are known as magnetic materials. Metals such as iron, nickel, chromium, and alloys like steel and ferrite are magnetic materials. Alloy ferrite is used to make more powerful magnets. Let's see some magnets made with various materials. The first two, the Mar magnet and U magnet, made of steel. There are some two other ring magnet and they have made of ferrite. Our subtopic is poles of a magnet. You have to study further how magnetic power exists around the magnet. You will need these things: a bar magnet, iron filings, a polythene sheet, a sheet of paper. What you have to do? Cover the bar magnet completely with the polythene bag. Heap the iron fillings on the sheet of paper. Dip the magnet on the heap of iron fillings. Take the magnet out of the heap of iron fillings and observe the pattern of iron fillings are attracted to the magnet. Regions where the iron fillings are thickly attracted can be easily identified. Magnetic power is concentrated in these regions in South Pole and North Pole. Regions of a magnet where magnetic power is concentrated are called magnetic poles. There are two of them, North Pole and South Pole. We use capital N to write North Pole, capital S for write South Pole. These are how poles are located in different types of magnet. In bar magnet, horseshoe magnet, ring magnets. Let's identify magnetic poles. We have learned earlier that north and south poles are marked in most of the magnets. Now let us consider how the poles of magnet can be identified when they are not marked. The first picture, magnets with poles marked. The second one, the magnet on which poles are not marked. Now we are going to study the method of identifying the poles of a magnet which not marked. You can do this simple activity by using these things. What you have to do? Find out various methods to identify the poles of magnet using given materials. You can do like this. First one, using a compass. When the indicator of the compass is turning to the magnet, it's North Pole. Considering the direction of magnet's turn when hanging by the thread. When the magnet is turning to the North Pole, the magnet's pole is north. considering the direction that magnets turned when the floating on water using a piece of cork or a styrofoam. Second one, observing the attraction or repulsion when the magnet is non-poles brought closer. Observing the direction that magnet turns when it kept it on a watch glass and moved freely on another watch glass. Our next topic is magnetic field of a magnet. You can find out about the area that magnetic power is distributed around the magnet. You can do a simple activity by using these things. You can spread thin layer of iron fillings on the sheet of cardboard. Gently place the sheet of cardboard on the bar magnet. Tap the sheet cardboard, then gently observe the pattern which these iron fillings are arranged. You can suggest the reason for the arrangement of iron fillings on the sheet of the cardboard according to the pattern. This is how iron fillings are arranged around the bar magnet. Let's do another activity relevant to this topic. Study the magnetic field around the bar magnet. You will need these things: a bar magnet, iron filling, a test tube of the size of insert the magnet, a beaker of the tall form, glycerine or a coconut oil. What you have to do? Fill the beaker with the glycerine or coconut oil, mix the iron fillings. Insert the bar magnet into the test tube and dip it slowly in the beaker. Observe the pattern of iron fillings are arranged around the magnet. Like this. You can see the glycerine mixed with iron fillings, the bar magnet inserted into the test tube and dipped into the beaker. Then you can see the arrangement of magnetic field of the magnet. Area that magnetic power of spread around the magnet is called the magnetic field of that magnet. Imaginary line used to denote the magnetic power around the magnet are known as magnetic fields. Let's demonstrate the magnetic field between magnetic poles. You can do this simple activity to identify that. You will need 2 short bar magnets, a styrofoam board A4 size, 4 pieces of cardboard A4 size, binder gum, iron fillings. What you have to do there, you have to keep the magnets like shown figures, then spread the thin layer of iron fillings on the cardboard. You can see the arrangement of iron fillings after doing this practical. It may be clear to you that iron fillings are arranged around the magnet along the patterns of magnetic lines. This is the how arrangement of iron fillings around the bar magnets. Our next topic is compass. You may have heard that instrument called compass is used to find the direction. Compass was invented by Chinese about 1000 years ago. A compass is made of magnetic needle. This is like a small magnet which can freely float on a liquid or turn around the pivoted point. Today, various types of compasses are in use. These are some types of magnets we used and use in life, our day-to-day life. Now we are going to make a simple compass by using these things: a large needle, a cork bung, a small knife, a bar magnet, a plastic basin with full of water, red paint. What you have to do? Magnetize the needle by contact method using bar magnet. Cut the thin slice of cork bung and fix the needle on it. Float the slice of cork with the needle on the basin of water. Test whether the floating needle is always turned in the same direction. Color the end of the needle which always turn the geographical north with the red paint. In 6.9 figure, you can see several compasses constructed in various ways. When the compass is kept near to the magnet, the needle turns along the direction of magnetic field. Therefore, the magnetic field of the magnet can be identified using the compass. Let's identify the direction of magnetic field using the compass. You will need a bar magnet, a compass, a sheet of white paper. Place the bar magnet on the sheet of paper. Draw the outline of the magnets of the paper using a pencil. Label the north and south poles of the magnet on the paper. Place the compass on the paper like shown in figure. This is the position of compass needle around the bar magnet at various locations. While doing that practical, you can clearly identify that magnetic field lines of permanent magnet direct from North Pole to South Pole. Hence, the direction of magnetic field is from North Pole to South Pole. This is the illustrated arrangement of magnetic fields lying around the bar magnet. This is what we have to learn through the magnets lesson. Let's meet with our second part with next video. Thank you.